Well, you
That's what I'm going to say. What it's all about. Why don't I tell you what is the situation, and then I'll take your questions. On Friday afternoon, or Friday at noon, the President asked me to look into and bring together the facts concerning the, particularly the implementation of the strategic initiative in Iran, and more precisely, anything pertaining to the transfer of arms. Over the weekend, this inquiry was conducted. Yesterday evening, I reported to the President. We continued our inquiry, and this morning, the President directed that we make this information immediately available to the Congress and to the public through this medium this noon. Let me say that all of the information is not yet in. We are still continuing our inquiry, but he did want me to make available immediately what we know at the present time. What is involved is that in the course of the arms transfers, which involved the United States providing the arms to Israel, and Israel in turn transferring the arms, in effect selling the arms to representatives of Iran, certain monies which were received in the transaction between representatives of Israel and representatives of Iran were taken and made available to the forces in Central America which are opposing the Sandinista government there. In essence, the way in which the transactions occurred was that a certain amount of money was negotiated by representatives outside of the United States with Iran for arms. This amount of money was then transferred to representatives, as best we know, that can be described as representatives of Israel. They, in turn, transferred to the CIA, which was the agent for the United States government, under a finding prepared by the President, signed by the President in January of 1986. And incidentally, all of these transactions that I'm referring to took place between January 1986 and the present time. They transferred to the CIA the exact amount of the money that was owed to the United States government for the weapons that were involved, plus any costs of transportation that might be involved. This money was then repaid by the CIA to the Department of Defense under the normal procedures, and all governmental funds and all governmental property was accounted for, and statements of that have been verified by us up to the present time. The money, the difference between the money owed to the United States government and the money received from representatives of Iran, was then deposited in bank accounts which were under the control of representatives of the forces in Central America.
How much money, sir?
We don't know the exact amount yet. Our estimate is that it is somewhere between $10 and $30 million.
How did it come here to 10?
In the course of a thorough review of a number of intercepts and other materials, the hint of a possibility that there was some monies being made available for some other purpose came to our attention, and then we pursued that with the individuals involved.
Why wasn't the President told?
The President was told as soon as we found out about it.
General Meese knew nothing about it?
The President knew nothing about it until I reported it to him. I alerted him yesterday morning. We still had some more work to do, and then I gave him the detail that we had yesterday afternoon.
General Meese,